and welcome in or welcome back. It's a Monkey Mar. Before we get into today's video, please make sure you click the like, the subscribe, and the bell for notifications. Hey guys, welcome in. Let's get into a part of 4, A Little Man Lost, what happened to DeOrr Kunz Jr.
My 2-year-old son, we can't find him.
DeOrr Kunz Jr. vanished in July 2015 while on a family vacation in a national forest. And now, we're trying to figure out how a 2-year-old disappears. The sheriff gave us 3 possibilities: animal attack, abduction, or the third theory, a family member or a friend could be involved. A private investigator working with the family told us that DeOrr's mother offered up a lot of details about the day he disappeared, and one stood out.
Now, this was the first time I had actually heard about this scenario with the mom, but she still rubs me the wrong way.
It's the reason they rushed an hour-long drive all the way back into town before DeOrr went missing.
She's very emphatic that I after eating breakfast or cooking breakfast, I found out it started my period, and I told Vernal that we have to go to town.
He said we would go in a little bit, and I kind of fought with him, and I was like, no, we need to go, like, now. When you're done with breakfast, we need to go.
This is the road she took with DeOrr and his dad. Jessica says they left camp in a hurry. But once in town, Jessica says DeOrr's dad made 4 stops before she could get what she needed.
He was, I have to get diesel fuel now. That's my first priority. So I just, okay, well, do what you need to do then. I'm just going to sit here and just wait it out. Not like I haven't waited like 2 hours already. So when we went back to the stage shop, that's when I went in and got what I needed to get. There was an older guy in the corner booth table that's in the front of the store, and he was just sitting there drinking coffee, but I would look over and he would be staring at Little Man. No expression on his face.
Has law enforcement asked you about the guy and the sitting at the table?
Yeah, we did. We met with a sketch artist.
You did? Okay. Have they been able to identify who that person is?
I don't know. I was told that it might be a local, but it might not be. And that's the last that I've heard about it.
We asked the sheriff if he figured out who the stranger was.
Well, isn't that convenient that mom gets her menstrual cycle the day that little DeOrr goes missing? I don't think this is a coincidence. You would think if you were going on a camping trip an hour one way to the local store, and you knew that it was around the time of your cycle, that you would probably have brought some feminine toiletries along with you. I would just assume.
We did.
You did?
Yes.
You talked to him?
Yes.
What did he say?
He was visited with, and it was investigated. And
did he say, yes, I saw DeOrr, or did he?
He doesn't remember. He didn't remember. It was some time later when we finally put it together, and he doesn't recall.
There's a man sitting there, and he's creepy, and he's looking at the baby, and she got a bad feeling. It's somebody else. She's deflecting away from her.
At this point, we're just saying, okay, we're dealing with a liar.
So the private investigators think they're lying. And then there's the polygraph. In 2016, the sheriff named DeOrr's parents as suspects because they allegedly failed a lie detector test.
I am starting to wonder if little DeOrr ever made it back from going to the store in town.
Here's how the sheriff describes it.
And they could not pass the section on, do you know where DeOrr Kunz is at this time, and do you know what happened to him? They could not pass those two parts of the polygraph. We've given them too many opportunities to tell us what happened if it was an accident, and there's been no interest in going that direction. So that tells me there's only one other possibility. It has to be a homicide.
I'll never forget this. He said the parents are suspects. And he was so forthcoming with information. As a reporter, I just sat and listened in awe. He was just spilling the beans as far as they couldn't pass the lie detector test. They kept changing their story.
You honestly cannot make this up, and I have to ask, how come these parents have not been arrested? I wonder if in Idaho you need a body to charge with murder, because this mother and her hostile ex-husband, DeOrr's father, just ring red flags. I really hope that Mr. Philip Klein gets back to me, but now with the lawsuit he had against the Kunz family, I don't know if he will.
6.5 months passed since DeOrr disappeared. His parents split up. Jessica started seeing someone else. DeOrr's dad went back to work as a truck driver. In January 2016, a private investigator asked him to explain that failed polygraph test.
Why did you lie to me about your polygraph test?
Because that's what I was told. Check, there's an interview. That's his exact words were, it's inconclusive, but I'd say it's an inconclusive pass. Were his exact words to me. I never lied to anybody.
Okay, because when we've been told something completely different, that they told you that you absolutely failed with deception.
Welcome to Idaho, sweetheart. That's how this works, apparently.
So you're saying
you're guilty until proven innocent with everybody.
It seems like there are just too many things that don't add up. Suddenly, people started turning on the family.
Yes. So you have a community that wants to find this little boy. We are the most giving community, and this entire state is. And we want to help find that little boy. But we also, at some point, I think as a community, we felt betrayed. That if the parents were involved, we felt betrayed.
So far, though, in every interview that you watch with DeOrr Kunz Jr., he really is cocky and hostile, like just an angry, angry man.
At this point, DeOrr's story appeared on the cover of People magazine. Conversations turned from rescuing DeOrr to what about those parents being named suspects? We asked Jessica's mother about all those accusations.
I say that Jessica is innocent. So I think she's a grieving mom looking for her son. But I can't say that 100% either. I just know in my heart that's how I feel, you know, but, and people have said, what happens if you get proved wrong? I've been proved wrong about other things before.
At this point, even her own mother seems to have doubt. What happens next forced the private investigators to quit the case.
Whoa, wait a minute. In this picture, you've got DeOrr, another boy, and a girl. Who are these other two children? Does anyone know? Please, please drop that in the comments. What in the entire F did I miss? Alright, so that is it for part 4. Where is a little man? And now I am going to have to look into the backgrounds and find out about these parents. I am going to do that on Monday's Live and find out if this is her kids with a previous, his kids with a previous, or if it's their kids together. And if so, how come they didn't go camping with them? Yeah, you can't tell me difference in my mind. I'm already absolutely convinced that these parents know exactly what happened to their little boy, and they ought to be ashamed of themselves. Alright guys, I am going to drop a part 5 tomorrow, and then on Monday I will go live and we can all discuss our thoughts on what is going on in this case. But I think the sheriff needs to explain how come there has not been an arrest yet. In my opinion. Alright guys, drop them comments, drop them opinions. And with that, it is a wrap. I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you for watching. Please like or dislike whichever you prefer, and subscribe. Everyone have a good day or a good night wherever you are in the world, and stay vigilant. I am out.